This is Jones C. Edwards Stadium in Huntington, West Virginia. It's the SMU Mustangs and the Marshall Thundering Herd. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in pregame with the Marshall head coach. Even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, Coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So Marshall's offense onto the field first, and we'll see their opening script. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press them and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
Here's a heat.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how did they...
Here they into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
The only thing better than a punt block is scoop and score for a touchdown. Great job on special teams. Tons of athletes out on the field, and they take it to the house.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll bring it out. It's Boston. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. Off play action on first down. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The play action fake. With the catch, it's Pelliver. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking for a man. It's Sperry. Got his man on the right. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for space. It's Wormley. Can't get him to the ground. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Give to the running back. Might have a chance. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Herd! That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Mustangs offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of his passing attack.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And They've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Mustangs look to keep this drive humming. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Green. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Throwing Hawkins. The screen, he can go. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Skips away from pressure. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. He breaks a tackle. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
Running the red zone, it's Green. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. They go right back to him. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Mustangs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Long drive here. Play number 12 coming up for this offense. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Touchdown Mustangs! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Running to Green. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. To the air, it's Sperry. On target to the left. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Marshall doing damage through the air, and now back to work. Running inside. It's Wormley. Got a little grass. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They're looking to throw on second and short. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. First and goal for the offense. Might be calling a hot route. The snap sets up to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Looking to fire. He wants it all. Touchdown, Marshall! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll move the tight end. They go play action with Hawkins. Takes the easy completion. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's second and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Hawkins bringing the heat. And they got it.
And the defense makes a play. Finally, a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. To the air, it's Hawkins. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Mustangs decide to punt it away. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Culliver.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Going to take a shot. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he showed off the wheels after using the hands on the pick, and he gets it down to the 34-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Throwing, Hawkins. Makes the grab. It's Turner. There he goes. Into the house. Touchdown, SMU.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Going to take a shot at this DB. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Mustangs will call on their punt team. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Ripping through the defense. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Berry. Finds his man, it's Culliver. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Marshall trying to make this red zone trip pay off. They'll run it. It's Wormley. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, the running back has it.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Hawkins unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Down inside the 35. 25, stopped him at the 34, and what an electrifying play. And the Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Grabbed in the middle, it's Turner. SMU spends his second timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The corners are walked up tight. Here comes the heat. Trying to make that. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Mustangs. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Well, the quarterback wants that throwback, guys. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to drive down the field here in a 2-minute situation. We're going to get the lead. We're going to have the momentum going into the first half, but he got too aggressive, and he should have thrown that one away or eaten it, because now the other team has a chance to score points here at the end of the half.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Throwing, Hawkins. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And this one is perfect. And now they regain the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Slips through the line. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. Fielded in the end zone, it's Anderson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. It'll be 3rd and long. Hawkins. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. This offense has it with really good field position. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Sperry. Right down the middle. He's got it. Touchdown, Hurd! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
Coming out with it, it's Anderson. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. They want to run it left here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Hawkins. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Mustangs will punt this one away. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Marshall takes over the ball. The thundering Herd offense coming out. Throws for the tight end. Got his man to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. The run inside. It's Wormley. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Sperry. Got it in the middle, it's Culliver. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Marshall trying to make this red zone trip pay off. In the red area, it's Wormley. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Marshall! And they take it in for 6 more points. That's 3 touchdowns in this game, and he's up to 11 on the season. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. So now it's 2nd and long. Hawkins. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. He goes right back to the air. Steps away. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Caught in the backfield, it's Turner. Knocked off his feet.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Finding some room. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Throwing, Hawkins. They go to the wide receiver screen. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his man down the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And down he goes.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent he will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Berry. Catch in the middle, it's Tulliver. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wormley. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Marshall got that running game going on the last play. Let's see what they have here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Hawkins throws to the tight end. That's caught. It's Turner. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. They've got the screen set up. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. A costly holding penalty backs him up. It's 1st and 20. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Looking to fire. Heaves it on the run. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Now staring at a 3rd down. Throwing, Hawkins. Quarterback extends the play. Still on his feet at the 35. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. This drive has been sharp. They've moved the chains a couple of times. Now 1st and 10 from the 42. Powers through the defender. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right. Ball is loose. Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear end chewing. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the 1st down. The Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Hey, when you are a dangerous return man, forget that stuff about not fielding it in your end zone. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Scanning the field, it's Berry. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. They're working that left side. Turning it on. The 40. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
He'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. And the Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. From the gun on 3rd down, Hawkins. He'll pull it down and run. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Hawkins to throw for it on 4th. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
And now you start to feel desperate because you're down by multiple scores, the clock running out, 2.5+ minutes left on the clock. I got to do everything great now. I have no margin for error. My defense on this next possession, I have to get a 3 and out. I have to force a turnover. I have to do something to get me back in this ball game right now.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They make the stop, and they had to work for it. A nice little juke, and he'll have 7 on that one. SMU spends his 2nd timeout here. Running inside, it's Wormley. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the Mustangs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being in. Touchdown, Herd! And the route is on. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They'll try to snap it quickly.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
The sure hands, it's Turner.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They'll move the wide receiver. Hawkins moves around to clear up the vision. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. Going to try to get it himself. There he goes. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs!
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance, but you got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game.
This is Jones C. Edwards Stadium in Huntington, West Virginia. It's the USF Bulls and the Marshall Thundering Herd. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rose, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Guys, talking to Coach Hartline to start this ballgame, one of the things Coach talked to me about before the game was just how important it is to get back on track. This team is on a losing streak here, but they know they are better than what their record shows. He said if we can get out to an early start, set the tone, we are going to be just fine. He's challenged his team to focus better and communicate early in this ballgame. I'll let you know how it looks from down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And he's coming out of the end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. So USF's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And here comes Michael Van Buren. Tough day in that last loss through a couple of interceptions. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gets the back moving. Back to pass. It's Van Buren. He'll get rid of it. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Keeps it himself. Nice move to keep running. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on third and long. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Catches it cleanly at the 20. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So Marshall's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Kevin Sperry led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now, and the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has been lights out throwing it. He's been making big plays, keeping the offense on rhythm, and avoiding the turnovers. That's all been critical. He keeps playing like this, they're going to keep winning games.
Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Trying to escape and get it himself. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. The Thundering Herd needing less than a yard here on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on third down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Tries to get it on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Sperry. Caught over the middle. It's Culliver. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Complete to the left. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Marshall moved the chains through the air. Now they have it on 1st down. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He'll try it again. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got enough space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Touchdown, Marshall! The first point points of the day. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game. And now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
This USF offense will open this drive right here. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Van Buren. Snagged in the middle, it's Isaac.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The run inside. It's Wormley. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. All right, guys, let's chat for a minute about Marshall. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion, and right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Palmer.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. He'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football, and you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
And he's not even close to the line to gain, and the defense makes the stop. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Could not make his way to the corner. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this first quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Trying play action. Grab near the sticks. It's Culliver. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Barry. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Marshall needs a near miracle on this 3rd and long. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He was able to pick up a few, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be 4th down at the 41. Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Release to the back. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Off play action. Makes the catch. It's Culliver. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground. Looking for an open area to his left. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd!
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Spins away from the defense. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And now on 2nd down for this offense. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Herd! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They've extended the lead and taken. Control here in week 9.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And he's going to bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Quarterback running on the draw. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Buys a little time. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Isaac. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Back to pass. It's Van Buren. Quickly. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense got it. They're on the run.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then following up for a massive fumble recovery.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Making side adjustments here. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Marshall! Put 6 on the board.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Bolden. And they're able to make the tackle. And after that last completion netted a big fat 0, they're looking at 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Van Buren. Pocket breaking down. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
What a heads-up play by the defensive end that time. He saw the ball thrown out to the right-hand side, and he just stopped his pass rush and rallied to the football and made the stop and gets 2 points.
So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. Using his legs, it's Wormley. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Working the middle. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Thundering Herd might just keep throwing that thing after that last one. Gives it on the option. Oh, better look out.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and I think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open.
And the Bulls will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. Let's see if they can keep that 1st half momentum rolling. He'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Got out of trouble and throws. Got a man. It's Culliver. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Berry. Grabbed over the middle. It's Culliver. And he won't quite get there. But, boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll try to get the first through the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. On his feet at the 40. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Unloads to the right. Makes the catch. It's Sims. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Finds his big tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Herd! This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. This is Jones C. Edwards Stadium in Huntington, West Virginia. A day full of college football has been great, but there's something special about a Saturday night game. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Here's a heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Really nice job to trying to pick up a 1st down. The offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Sperry. Quick completion on the out. He's out. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking to throw again. Got it. He can't find enough. 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It's good. Hold on just a second, guys. Flag on the play. They make fun of it. But they do in situations like that. Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. Using his legs, it's Wormley. And he rolls into the house. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Right on the money. He's going to come up. The game.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch.
They got it. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to get it through the air. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Trying to keep this drive alive. Gets it down to the 42, and that'll be enough to move the... And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Looking downfield, it's Sperry. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback making checks. We've reached the break, and Marshall is on top. As we get a look at the stats. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll run play action. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well.
Wants to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. What a cut. Now he's loose. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wormley. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Marshall might try to catch this defense thinking run here on 2nd and inches.
And with that run, he goes over 100 yards. We knew coming into this.
And it's caught inside the 25. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the air on first down. Working that left side now. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. Looking downfield, it's Sperry. Touchdown! Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking, on the move. He'll pull it down. Breaks into the open. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurd! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
And there you see his playmaking ability. Golly, like for a quarterback to be able to do this and just take off and outrun a defense, it shows you how athletic these guys are.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And incomplete on the D. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Couldn't find it. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team.
San Antonio, Texas, and the Alamo Dome. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Marshall Thundering Herd and the UTSA Roadrunners. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
The Thundering Herd head coach told me before the game, Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue.
Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. The play action fake. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall! Made the grab in the end zone for... Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Berry. He's going to run it. Quarterback slides, and that is a... Quarterback get out and move the sticks there. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Takes a handoff. It's Wormley. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a 1st down for Marshall. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Thundering! They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away to find some room. Turning it on. And into the end zone. They get him on the ground. 5. And it's the Roadrunners. We'll try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Hauls it in. And he'll take it. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Trying to make magic with his feet. He stopped it. They'll mark it at the 11.
And that's the problem, man. You want to heat this guy up. You want to bring some pressure, but you see the other side of that coin. You bring pressure, he sees it, he can run, get the first down. This defense, it's kind of a pick your poison. Too soft, too laid back, he runs it and takes off. Too much pressure, he can run it and run away from guys and take off. So, nice third down conversion by the quarterback.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking for a man. It's Sperry. Under fire. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. The 50. He's at the 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Roadrunner. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab down the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throwing on the run. Oh, what a grab, pulling it in with one hand. Marshall doing damage through the air and now back to work. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Looking downfield very late in the half. Makes the grab. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Snaps it in the shotgun. Bringing the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. 6 plays brought them here. Now number 7 on 3rd and goal. Here comes the heat. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Dropping back, it's Sperry. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point pulls them to within. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. That pass is... Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Headed to the end zone. Run. Third and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. They go. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. There he goes.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
With this game in hand, let's take a look at the scoreboard from the top 12 teams in the country. And at this point in the season, these guys have done exactly what they wanted to do and strengthen their position. To the air, it's Sperry. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. He's got it on the run, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end. Touchdown, Herd!
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. RPO complete to open the drive. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. Going over the top. Makes a grab for a big play. Breaks away on the left. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA!
And that is the play this offense needed, and it comes from a long shot in the passing game to now get within 2 late, and you know this coach is going for 2 at this point now. You're dialing.
And the defense swarms him under the 2-point attempt is stopped, and so too is the attempt to tie the game.
35, UTSA.
On the move from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. From the gun, running back on the move. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Sperry. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead, he gives up the big safety.
On the run, deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Marshall lines up just needing a few inches on third down. They'll try to run for it. There's some room. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Trying play action. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. To the air, it's Berry. Got his man. Hard-hitting tackle.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target.
Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. Marshall will be forced to punt. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. UTSA taking over, and the offense heads out to the field. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Roadrunners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Roadrunners will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering herd offense coming out. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Talk about a timely run. Gets the 1st down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. At the 35, he's open. Oh, there's an alley to the left. Touchdown, Marshall! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs. Bangs his way to the 20. And it's the Roadrunners. They're in the hurry-up.
That's just not going to get it done, David. At this point of the game, you're trailing. You've got to pick up the urgency, and this offense is going to have to get more aggressive throwing downfield.
They're going to have to take shots, but I know that, right? The defense knows that. I'm going to stay deep, and I'm going to let you complete all these passes underneath because the clock running is my friend. And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And there's a great example of living to play another day. QB in the pocket, nobody open, throw it out of bounds.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. You can't wait for this game to be over.
Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. Here's a little room there. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a knee. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer. This is Jones C. Edwards Stadium in Huntington, West Virginia. It's the UAB Blazers and the Marshall Thundering Herd. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. Runs through a tackle. Now facing a third and long. Dropping back, it's Rodgers. And the third down pass. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
If they're able to make that pick, they're wiping points off the board. But because he dropped it, now it's fourth down. And, of course, they're still in field goal range with an opportunity to score 3.
Not a chance. Missed it. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Worthley. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Off play action. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Might be changing the route. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Trying to take it back. They are on the move. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Pressure coming. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Sperry. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. No good. Kicker couldn't. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Going for 6. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Tight windows. And it's 1st down in the red zone at the 10. Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. Going to the run, it's Wormley. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun to give, looking for room. And they swarm him under.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Hurt! It'll be 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. Oh, and the attempt is... Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. They stop him short of the mark. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Just a short pass to the tight end. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff, and in beautiful Harrisonburg, Virginia. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Sperry. He took a hit as... They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Touchdown! The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. Looking to fire. On the move to his left. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. From the gun. Here's the pressure. He'll throw it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. Run in the red zone. It's Wormley. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Caught into the end zone. Marshall moved the chains through the air. Now they have it on 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Touchdown! He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Sperry. Gets rid of it. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. How about that heads-up play? You're coming out of the backfield, and all of a sudden the ball's in your breadbasket.
Yeah, how about that? Just seeing the ball tipped up, deflected in the air. The running back's like, all right, I'll take it. I'll make the catch. That goes down in the stat book as a catch.
And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another 1st down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Culliver. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Marshall quick to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Buys a little time. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Takes it the other way. Bulldozes his way through. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes to grab. Defense makes a stand. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming. The chains will move. This defense has to hold it right where it is. Score tied late in the game. Got his man in the middle. No chance to run, but still a good game. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Sperry. Complete. He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a first down for Marshall. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Going to try to get it himself. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Marshall will be forced to punt. And it'll be down right there. Handoff to the lone back. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over it. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Catch is made at the 15. They'll get him down at the 21. Average team able to stop him right there. Scanning the field, it's Sperry. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Spits it out to the back. This time it's complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Fires to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Wormley. Crosses to 45. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Maybe a crease. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Timeout on the field, only 2 seconds left as they choose to stop the clock. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And this field goal would be etched in the memory of their fans forever if he could knock it through from here. On its way, it's gone! What a way to finish the comeback! They were left for dead and they came back and win it with a walk-off field goal. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you can see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other.
After a rigorous and competitive regular season, we are ready for the American Conference Championship game. One team walks out of here with a trophy. The championship in the American Conference at stake here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Memphis Tigers against the Marshall Thundering Herd. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. We'll see how these teams continue to adjust to these weather conditions. The Tigers offense comes on the field first today. Well, plenty at stake here. A conference championship, which would mean a lot to both programs. But to be American champions, Joe, a chance to join that conversation and make your case that you belong in the playoff bracket.
Chris, it's my favorite part of our system.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. For the defense, sending a message, Joe, and setting the tone on the very first play.
Goodness, we're barely settled up here. I can barely get my charts in front of me. We got a sack already. This defense said they wanted to get after him, and they did so right away.
They'll tackle him out across the 20.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. The Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Steps into this one, and it's a boomer. Wow. We'll see what he can do with the return. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. So Marshall's offense comes out for their first possession today. Some of the impact players we expect to step up today. Look, their teams are in position to win a conference championship, Joel. It's time for these guys to perform.
Chris, the reality is that if you performed really well during the course of the year, you're also a leader. So it's not just what you can do from the production.
The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. Look out, he's breaking free. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. And they'll use the ground game here. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. And the ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
And the Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Scanning the field, it's Nolan. Grab near the sticks, it's Covey. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. They were not going to catch him that time.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. He'll try a pass here. Pulls it in. It's Alexander. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. So one play moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. The back's got it. Open field ahead. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw, testing the middle. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Touchdown, Hurd. He runs it into the end zone. Now the lineup to kick the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Back to pass. It's Nolan. Pressure is coming. That's reeled in. It's Bell. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And the quarterback keeps it here. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. The defense showing blitz here. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Caught quickly. Sees an opening. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Memphis.
Chris, this is a quarterback's best friend. He's an athletic, big play wide receiver that all you need to do is get him the ball and get him the ball quickly. Just a slant, thrown perfectly on time and on target, and then he's off to the races. Beautiful throw. Great run by this wide receiver for a touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. As the first down is still going. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Bell. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So it's second down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. The receiver grabs it, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground?
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
Here we go on fourth down. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So a first down after the penalty, that can be deflating for a defense. Let's see if they can step up here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Takes the handoff. It's Covey. Tackle made after just a short gain. And the Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's running out of time here. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On first down, it's play action. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense. They're setting out to try a PAT.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check.
He's looking deep down the middle. Catch made down inside the 10. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Marshall. Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll run it to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield. Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Looking to pass. It's Nolan. Oh, the pocket collapsing. He's hit as he throws it, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Tigers will line up to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. Look at the leg strength, a booming punt. See if he can make something happen with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? That's caught. It's Sims. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. A lot of options here on second and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. Too much speed for the defense. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the...
Loses the football. The scramble is on.
I always hold my breath when these returners start to try to fight for extra yardage, and here the ball hits the ground. But he is so fortunate that this bounces right back to them, and their offense can come on the field. That was almost a massive turnover in this game.
The tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid gain. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets them up now, 2nd and 3.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Here's the second down play.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Stop for no gain again. Third down coming up.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just
a deep shot to the left side. The catch is made inside the 10. Touchdown, Memphis. They connect for 6.
This quarterback is seeing the field so well. He's got an open wide receiver, and he goes there immediately. Beautiful job, and a great throw for a touchdown. This offense is hitting on all cylinders right now.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time. Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's in the clip. Look out, he's loose. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown. And they get 7 out of trying PAT.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time. And when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. And out comes the offense set to take over here. To throw, it's Nolan. Bringing pressure. Grab down the middle, it's Bell. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Tigers come up to the line in a hurry-up.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to go a little bit aggressive.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. The pass rush closing in. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. After the sack, there is an injured player down. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Tight end goes in motion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Here comes the pressure. Oh, they've got him for a sack on third down.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. Third and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer. And ultimately, this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack. And now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On the run, it's Wormley. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Hamilton. He goes out of bounds, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. First down here for this offense. It's a run. Running back's got it. First down and more. He's still running. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. But this one is broken up and falls incomplete. So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. From the shotgun, drops back. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
Jukes to get free. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. And they spend the timeout now after gaining the first down. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And there's the handoff. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. The Tigers looking to run some tempo here. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Now Memphis will call their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Defense is coming after him. He's got room to run. Look out. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime. Looking for some space. It's Wormley. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And now a timeout call by the offense. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Across the 40. Got an opening here. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Marshall. He breaks away for the touchdown.
Massive touchdown right here in a tie ball game going into the half. And they're able to get the ball in the end zone, take the lead, and no time left for the opposition. That is just a crucial point in this game, and great execution by this offense.
They'll try to add to the lead now in the PAT. The extra point is good. Back in front of this shootout, 35-28. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, in a season filled with magical moments, even more here in the American Conference Championship game. Let's just take a moment to process what we're seeing. 2 quarterbacks, both dropping dimes left and right, both on pace to have career days. I can't wait to see what they have in store here in this second half.
And the Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
This is exactly how you draw it up, is getting a score in the first drive of the 3rd quarter when you defer, when you win the coin toss, but never do you expect it to be on the kickoff return. What a return right here. Just an electric way to start this second half.
Kicking team on. The extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. To throw, it's Nolan. Taking a shot deep down the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Offense in a split backfield now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
He takes it at the 40. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. The special teams produce a score.
What a weapon it is to have a guy that can go back, catch a punt, and take it the distance for a touchdown. Great job by his teammates. You see a couple of those blocks bringing him free, and then once he's in the clear, that is just great athleticism and speed all the way to the end zone. What an incredible return.
Point after, knocked right through. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9.
You know, oftentimes it can be hard to bring these tight ends down once they've got the football because, again, they're big bodies and you're trying to tackle them with secondary players. But what timing here. Look at this hit right as he catches the ball. This is the avenue. This is the way to go.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? To the air. It's Nolan. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. He's stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, aggressive call on the first play of the drive, but doesn't work. 2nd down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the 1st down here on 3rd and short. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen.
Touchdown, Hurd. Caught in the end. Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, and he's stuffed on 4th down. The defense rises up. Turnover on downs here. On the ground, it's Wormley. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got a crease. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Wormley. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period? It's Marshall in front right now. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the grab. It's Hamilton. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The shotgun handoff here. Oh, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. running out of time in the pocket. Touchdown, Marshall. Caught in the end zone. Look at the celebration for this group. We can put aside the playoff for now. The achievement of winning this conference championship, and not many believe that was possible. You can tell how sweet it is for these guys.
Chris, you can see the joy on the faces of these players and what they have accomplished, and you're exactly right. This is something that they'll remember for a long time. These players played so well down the
Greetings and welcome to a very special moment on the annual sports calendar. The Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. Inside the Tiburon Theater, I'm Chris Fowler. So proud to bring you Heisman Trophy night every year. So many memories come out of this night. Each of these guys have hung out together, got to know each other better, but ultimately, the night's going to belong to one guy. One name will be read here, and one man will have that life-changing moment and forever be known as a Heisman Trophy winner. These are nervous times for these guys. The announcement just moments away. They've gotten to New York City, not by focusing on it, but once you're here, man, they want to win it. And every past winner has told me this is really a nervous time for them. They're this close to the trophy, but will they get a chance to lift it? It's an honor, of course, to be a finalist. All these guys have enjoyed their experience, but ultimately, the night belongs to one man. We're about to find out who's going to be this season's Heisman Trophy winner.
And one more look at this year's Heisman finalist. One of these guys is about to experience a life-changing moment. Okay, we've kept them waiting long enough. All of us want to know who is going to win the trophy for this season. And here we go. This season, the Heisman Memorial Trophy is awarded to Sam Levitt, senior quarterback, LSU. This is a college football playoff quarterfinal at the Fiesta Bowl. It's the USC Trojans against the Marshall Thundering Herd. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Checking in pregame with the Marshall head coach. Guys, you know the narrative here with the first round bye. Coach said he has addressed that with his team. When you don't play in that first week, sometimes you come in slow or a little sluggish after a long layoff. Coach said we've worked all week to get out to a quick start. I believe in our opening script, and our guys want to set the tone early. We'll see if they're able to do that here on the first series. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. In a big picture sense, this offense representing not just their school or even their conference, but really all group of 6 conferences. He's got space. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Takes the handoff again. Oh, look out, he's got open space.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust. Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Caught in the backfield. It's Martinez. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. They keep him guessing with a run. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. Good enough for first down yardage. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. And now the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to pass later.
Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on third down in the red zone. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid, line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
The Trojans offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. We're going to find out, can this offense and this quarterback pick up where they left off in the regular season as we step to the postseason stage, Joel? All eyes on this QB.
And Chris, he has been so good and so efficient, in particular early in games, establishing the rhythm, finding those completions. I think the only way to slow down this offense and this quarterback more specifically is get to him with the pass rush. We'll see if this defense is able to do that.
They'll have to throw it here on second down. The sure hands. It's Williams. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Bowman. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. And the Trojans bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And he drives the punt deep. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. Mixed the run, pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Over the middle, it's Hamilton. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They stop over the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Blocked by the receiver. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They stop him, but it's a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Gets the first and still running. Got an opening here. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run. The offense sets up with a first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Bird. And now they'll set up for the point after. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's Marshall in front right now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. On the ground, it's Miller. Breaking into the clear. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Trojans' offense is on the move now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, gets a fresh set of downs. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on third down. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Miller. Oh, and he's in the clear now. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. And the Trojans looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. No gain on first, makes it second down and goal from the 7. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it right near the end zone. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. They moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for 6. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? And after the play, there's an injured Trojan down on the field. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll run it out of the shotgun. That run moves the ball across the 40.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 on the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The completion sets him up just a yard for the marker here on second down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact. Well, Chris, it is really difficult as a quarterback to throw the football from this field position. You're inside the 10-yard line. It's all about timing and your decision-making. Here, I feel like he just forced this football maybe a touch late into coverage. That's not a good throw.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Bringing it out, it's Williams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Coming after him. That's caught. It's Miller. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat.
And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. That That's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down, of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first. Strategy session before this 3rd down play. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their 2nd. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And the field goal is good.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Hit the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Here's the point after attempt. And the extra point makes it 28-6. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. The Trojans will crank up the tempo.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Eludes a tackle. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. And now the defense will spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. They bring him down, but not before he moves the sticks with a 1st down gain. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard.
Marshall will kick it off to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Williams. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. QB decides to keep it here. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Can he make it to the marker? 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Trojans will line up to boot it away. And they'll kick it away here. And here's the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. Extending the play now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Ball handed off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Looking for a man. And the pressure's on. Grab down the middle. It's Martinez. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. He's past the marker and still going. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
There's an old adage when it comes to play callers that you don't get bored with success. And right here, I just don't understand why they're throwing drop-back pass. They just had the explosive run on the last snap. Go right back to it. This defense clearly struggling stopping the run. You don't need to help them by throwing drop-back pass and letting them get after the quarterback.
The offense really clicking here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. 1st and goal, handoff. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
After a long drive, it's a third down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he will score. Touchdown, Hurd.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
Automatic on the PAT.
Marshall, 38, USC.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he's got open space. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Tackle made after. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Here's the snap, looking to throw. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge. Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business. Expected to win. Had to manage that layoff. Came out, Joel, didn't look rusty. Looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out, and they will show some rust, and they won't execute their game plan, but this group did it beautifully here today, and it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinal.
And that's going to do it for our coverage. The loser begins pointing towards next season, while the winner takes a big step closer to a national championship. For Joel Platten and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College